Hey there, Ron Cooks with Infinite Client. Just wanted to share my thoughts about the learning process in this wonderful business of real estate. Stick with me. I got a few things to share with you, and hopefully it'll change your direction of thought with respect to learning. Hi, Ron Cooks once again here with Infinite Client, and just wanted to share something with you. I had a conversation with an agent the other day, brand new, and she is asking me very basic questions. That's expected. I'm not saying that there isn't a lot to learn about this thing, but the questions that she was asking was covered in her first couple of weeks in this business, and she's already been at it for 6, 7 months. And what that told me was she is not taking the time to do things on her own, but rather to be spoon-fed. And in spoon-feeding her, if it's not laid out completely, she doesn't have any interest in it at all, but then calls as soon as something that was taught to her already arises. So that came about a thought with me. I've been in this business for 15 wonderful years. Had I continued doing business the way I was doing it 15 years ago, I would be dead in the water this point in my career. This industry is constantly evolving, changing over, constantly shifting. So I have to stay on the leading edge of whatever is going on at the time. So as far as the learning is concerned, that never stops. It's funny, I spent quite a few years in the military, and during my first few weeks in the military of basic training, the physical demands of basic training are very high. And that was to break us from our civilian life and understand that, physical strength or physical ability was quite important while in the military because of our possible assignments. I was thinking that after basic training was over, everything that we've done physically would then just go away. It was just for those few weeks of basic training. In other words, the physical thing stopped while I just finished out my career in the military. Well, that is the furthest from the truth. As a matter of fact, it's even more intense. And depending upon the unit, the type of unit, where you are stationed, the physical demands can be even higher. All that was doing in the very beginning was getting us accustomed to that new way of life and the physical demands that was going to be tasked onto us. No different here. We take you to what is equivalent to a basic training type of learning in the very beginning because it's a lot. So we just briefly cover most of the things, but it is up to you to start doing the deep dive on everything with respect to real estate. I strongly recommend that you build into your schedule 30 minutes a day to learn something. Now, what you have that I did not have is the amount of information that can be found on YouTube alone. It is vast. There is nothing, no subject, no topic that isn't covered by someone in YouTube. Nothing. And if you find it, then create a video for it because there is obviously a space that needs to be filled. But I've tried it. I've thrown in the craziest thing into my search engine on YouTube and it just popped in. So it is there. There's plenty of education to be found. You can hire a coach. You can attach yourself on to a mentor. The options are vast. But what I would like you to do, especially if you're a new agent, build in 30 minutes of learning every day. Something. Read a book. Grab YouTube. Latch on to someone. Create something for yourself so that you can then pass off to someone else that is following you in the real estate footprints. But put yourself in the position that you are picking up some new thing or continue that education of whatever you're studying 30 minutes a day. All right. If you instill that and make that part of your business plan, you will stay ahead of the curve. You will stay at the leading edge of everything that's going on in this business because you have put yourself in the position to learn. You have put yourself in the position to be flexible with whatever the changes are going on because you are hearing or you are witnessing things that's happening on the periphery that you wouldn't do it if you just stayed stagnant. So learning is ever present and it is ever going, and you should always be pursuing it. All right, there. This is Ron Cooks with Infinite Client. It's always my pleasure to be here with you, and I hope that I just give you one nugget. Hit that like, subscribe to do it because I'm putting out more of this stuff. And if I just grab one person and they learn one thing from me, my job here is done. Talk to you later. Bye.